Hi, this is Alan, and this is a demonstration of Prinergy 5 with the digital workflow. We're going to start off here with a client logging into Storefront with a name and a password. Works in multiple languages here, and this will give me a very customized look into the certain privileges that are able for me to order things online. When I come in here to the system, I'm going to come in and see the orders that are currently pending. Maybe I need approval from my manager, as well as active orders that are currently in the system already in Prinergy. Also, we can see the pre-press portal jobs there. When I order from the catalog on the left-hand side, there's some choices here. I'm going to just see, for instance, under the category of stationery, it'll break it down and allow me to say, okay, I want to maybe order 50 envelopes, add these to the cart. Letterhead, I want to get 50 of those, add this to the cart. Letterhead has a choice of stock. So this can automatically be used later when this hits the Prinergy system for sending it to the proper bin on the next press. Also, we can have in here client gifts, like an inventory item. So I can see an available pile of luggage tags. Maybe I want to order 25 of those and add these to the shopping cart. And also a personalized brochure. I'm going to go through and maybe do a direct mail campaign here where I can personalize something right online or use a spreadsheet. I can upload an Excel spreadsheet and have it populated in, but I want to show you the interactive one online here. It'll bring up the template, and this is created with InDesign and allows me to have the Darwin fields available for editing. So certain different destinations here, maybe I want to switch it over to Hawaii and change this to Don Ho and update this. What it'll do is show me Don Ho and flick through the different pages, and we can actually see the brochure here and preview that. When we switch the theme over to something else, it'll change the images here and the fonts, colors, etc. Okay, so it's a very personalized mailer. We can order this right from here. I can also save those values if I'm going to use it again. I'll maybe also choose obviously one of these and add these to my shopping cart, and maybe I'll do a protection code on that and add this to my cart, and I'm going to check out of the shopping cart now. So in a couple seconds it'll add that to the cart, and we say check out. And we can again choose where we want to have the recipients. Another nice feature here is if you had a spreadsheet of a bunch of different people that each needed a copy of a large number, I could import that spreadsheet and give maybe one to every one of those people on that list, rather than typing them all one by one. Also, we can see maybe a different delivery method and the dates of when we want those to arrive, and it'll update that for the lead time for production and shipping into there. Let's maybe bypass the order approval step, which in some cases you could force. In this case, it actually allows me to go through and we can place the order in different ways of paying for it, either purchase order. So maybe I want to do a purchase order 1, 2, 3, 4 and agree to the terms of sale. Notice there's also cost centers, or we can also have a credit card option on there. And I'll place this order. Are you sure? Okay. In a couple seconds, what this will do is upload the files through Prinergy, creating a Prinergy job automatically, emailing the proper people. We can have automatic triggers of the CXML, which is the billing information, and also the files will arrive into the queue of the next press. So that leads me into the next product here, which is called Digital Direct. Digital Direct is a view into the queue of all the files coming into the system. So what this will allow me to see are groups of similar types of jobs coming through, so we can have smart lists of maybe certain types of categories. Maybe I want to know all the documents that contain a certain type of stock. I'll show you how we can build these. So you could say, I want to know all the jobs that have the job name matching Rush and that are going to be on a certain delivery date or ship by date, and so forth. So you can actually kind of filter down and see the print quantity might be less than 100 or whatever. And it'll group the similar types of jobs that fit that criteria, group them together, and send them off to the device. Now the system here as well can see feedback using the JMF of the next press. And what JMF is the messaging format of JDF language. What that means is we can see feedback live as to, for instance, the consumable levels here, what's in the 5th station on the next press, also the different stocks that are in the hoppers, and the fact that that machine is offline. If we had a machine that was online, we can see a green light, and also Spire that's on here as well. So different levels of feedback can be seen here, also what's queued up in the RIP printing completed queue. Now another system that we have of getting files into the system, if they don't have storefront, is called Digital Submit. Digital Submit is a shooter that gets files into the system really quickly from the desktop. So a CSR could load up Digital Submit and see, we could have different types of products as well as presses, and the client might bring in a file where they might want to do business cards. You could drag it over to a product or over to a press. Let's say it was a business card, two-sided, and we'll call this one Monday Rush, cards, John, and they can type in the quantity they want there and what's the due date. Maybe they want to have these by noon, and customer is and shipping address, etc. Now what this will do is automatically create a Printergy job, upload the file into the system, pre-flight the file, send it off to the next press along with the JDF of that information. It'll arrive in that digital submit. So it's a very quick shooter way that has Printergy running in the background for that file to automatically be submitted directly into the system.